On this episode of Takedown with Chris Hansen,
Wisconsin guy just started blowing me up.
a man who travels more than 3 hours to Marquette County, Michigan, is going to find himself in custody for much longer.
He's now willing to come over.
Yes.
We've got the surveillance footage, body cam video,
What are you up to? Oh, just cruising around.
the interrogation,
Why would you go in the house? I don't know.
and a shocking surprise interview.
If you could say anything to him now, Becky, what would it be?
It's the last day of the Marquette County, Michigan investigation, and just as we think that chats are winding down, Lieutenant Alex Gill has a man wanting to meet.
Started talking Thursday. Started out pretty innocent. I told him I have an Airbnb for a couple days. He wanted me to travel to him. I said he needs to travel. I'm here only for a few days. He said he needed an idea of what we're gonna do. I said, well, if you want me to swallow, it's gonna be $125. Full sex is $150. Then he wanted me or send him a picture of tits or pussy. I said I don't send nudes. Too many pic collectors. How about one with today's date? No, because cops can do that too. I won't collect because I'm married. I'm working out of town. Don't know what to tell you. I don't send nudes. He says, okay, I need something. Well, besides the nude, what do you want? Bra and panties with today's date. I said, what if I don't wear panties? He said, I don't know. I'm gonna need something. Do you have any pictures for me? I sent him a photo. He said, okay, tomorrow morning. I told him not an early riser. What about 1? He said, it'll have to be later. I asked, what you thinking? He said, probably after 4. Are you okay with bareback? I said, if you're willing to pay, what would that be? $175. He asked about what Greek is. That means anal. I told him $250. Okay, just so I know what to bring. Do you do cream pie too? I asked him what else you're gonna bring, and then also told him maybe if you're good enough for the cream pie. He said I can bring $420 and I'm fixed. I said that might be worth a little extra. Okay, hey, were you gonna be around tomorrow? Or hey, are you gonna be around tomorrow? I am. Asked him what he's thinking. He said he'll be here around 5-ish. I said that's perfect. Okay, still, are we talking about, or is it okay still what we talked about yesterday? I said absolutely. What is the address, or do you want to wait until tomorrow to give it to me? I said, so what do you want to do exactly to me, just so I could think about it all night? I'll give you my address when you get into town. He says, I'm driving 3 hours just to let you know, which is why we believe he's in Wisconsin.
Got it.
Okay, I just don't want anyone to show up randomly. I won't. I will text you before I leave. I said, don't leave me hanging. He said, I won't. Don't leave until after I come there. I asked him today, you're coming here, all right? You still looking to fuck at 5? He said, maybe earlier. I asked him what he was thinking, 3-ish. Will that work? He said, 3 works great. Let me know when you're on your way and give me a call when you're in Ishpeming. I'll give you the address. Okay, it's about 3 hours to get there. Okay, you're on Eastern time, right? Because I'm on Central time and it's 11 a.m. I said, I don't know. It's like 12:15 right now. He said, okay, I'll be there around 4, not 3 because of the time change. Again, meaning he's probably in Wisconsin.
Central time zone.
He texted me, I'm on my way. Let me know when you're close and I'll call you. Will do. How far are you? Still have a ways to go. Forgot about that time change. I said, oh, so not 4? He said, yes, it'll still be about 4. About an hour and a half left to drive to you. But
We
have
think
not...
he's driving 3 hours to meet this girl for sex.
Yes, he's driving at least 3 hours out of a different time zone to meet this girl for sex.
And now you're going to have the phone call.
We're going to have the phone call. We haven't discussed age yet. He's probably, fairly close, less than an hour away. So we're going to go ahead and let him know about the age and give him that option to do what's right and back out.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. About 20 minutes away or so.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure you're still coming to me.
Yep, I am.
Okay. And you're okay with someone younger, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm only 15, but I'm super experienced.
Nope, never mind that.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure because you're under 18. I ain't
Well, I'm not looking to get anyone in trouble.
Nope, I'm sorry. No, you're under 18.
Okay. Well, if you change your mind, let me know.
No, I'm not going to change my mind. You said 19.
Well, the ad made me say that.
Well, I'm not having it.
Okay.
I ain't having that.
Okay. Well, bye then.
Night.
Another conscience.
Yeah, so he made the right choice.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I don't feel bad about making him drive 3.5 hours because he's still on a prostitution website, so...
Right, and all the problems and human trafficking that's related to that. So
Right.
get his attention on that. Plus, he knows that it's a possibility that somebody is underage on these sites, so...
Sometimes when men learn they're communicating with a minor, they do the right thing and decide not to show up. That's a victory. But in some cases, they change their mind.
Hey, Lowell, Wisconsin guy just started blowing me up, tried calling me. He said, I said, I'm not trying to, he said, how do I know you weren't trying to set me up? I said, I ain't trying to set you up. That's why I was honest with you. He said, fine, I'm game, but it's my rules.
So our guy we think is from Wisconsin just called back, and in spite of the age, he's now willing to come over.
Yeah, so he said, I just drove 3 hours for nothing. I said, I'm sorry, I wanted to be honest with you before you got here. How do I know you're not setting me up? You just shouldn't have said anything. I said, I'm not trying to set you up. That's why I wanted to be honest with you. He said, where are you then? My rules. I just texted him, what's your rules?
The rules Wisconsin guy is requesting of the minor are that he doesn't want to stay at the house. He wants to pick her up and take her to another location. The man presses on about taking the minor from the house. Lieutenant Gill texting as the young girl tells him she would like to talk before getting in a car. After the 3+ hour drive, Wisconsin guy pulls up in his beat-up red pickup truck outside the house. He tells the girl to go outside and walk to where the school buses are. Lieutenant Gill still messaging as the teen tells him she's not walking over there, that she'll stand on the front porch. The man reiterates he's not coming into the house. The teen he thinks he's talking to says she's creeped out. Wisconsin guy says he is too. And just like that, he drives off. Lieutenant Gill messages the man to come back. He does, but is still adamant that he's not coming into the house and that he wants the minor to come to the window of his truck. Lieutenant Gill, still posing as the 15-year-old girl, says no and asks why he's so nervous. Wisconsin guy says it's because she told him her age, and now he's leaving, and that she should have listened. With that ominous-sounding threat, Wisconsin guy drives off, but the crime has already been committed in the chat. He also showed up and tried to lure the decoy out of the house. Under Sheriff Lowell Larson makes the call to his patrol deputies.
5218 from 5202, go ahead and stop that vehicle. Stop that vehicle.
As you can see on this dash cam footage, a patrol vehicle spots the out-of-state truck and begins to follow.